Never be bullied into silence. Never allow yourself to be made a victim. Accept no one's definition of your life, but define yourself. School administrators can't say it's up to the parents. Parents can't say it's up to the teachers. Teachers can't say it's not their job. And kids can't say, I was too afraid to tell. Every single one of us has to play our role if we are serious about putting an end to this madness. We are all responsible. We must be. People told me that if I ignored you, if I pretended that you didn't bother me, you'd eventually give up and move on to the next victim. So, why didn't that ever happen? Statistics say that 1 out of 4 kids are bullied during the school year, which is 22%, report being bullied during the school year.
Did you also know that 64% of children who are being bullied did not report it?
That's a lot, India.
I know.
So we're here to show you all the terrible things that students go through when they are bullied and why teachers should stop giving the bully more of a right than the victims.
Yeah.
20% of U.S. students in grades 9 to 12 reportedly haven't experienced bullying or are feeling bullied, while 28% of students in grades 6 to 12 report the same. Experts agree that most incidents of bullying occurred during middle school. The victims are not the only ones to get affected from bullying. The bullies get affected as well. So why don't other schools do something about that? Not just to give them consequences for their actions, but to help them later on in life. There are some schools in this country where they promote to end bullying and that it will not be tolerated, and they encourage the victims of bullying to speak out of what has been happening to them and what has been done to them. And when they do, they're turned away and nothing has been done about it. So what are your thoughts and feelings about harassment and bullying in the classrooms?
I think bullying and harassment in the classroom is a disgrace, and it should be handled accordingly. I do not agree with it.
Bullying? Man, see, can't stand bullies. I was bullied myself, but had to take care of that.
Bullying. Well, when I think about bullying, it makes me very, very sad because as an educator, I think that's one of the biggest pet peeves of mine, even when I was a classroom teacher, because we all are, nobody's perfect, and we all have flaws.
Students who experience bullying are at increased risk for depression, anxiety, sleep difficulties, and poor school adjustment. And students who bully others are at increased risk for substance use, academic problems, and violence later on in adolescent and adulthood life. Do you agree or disagree with teachers giving the bully more of a right than the victim?
I think the teachers should take it into their hands. I think the students should also be able to take it into their own hands.
Absolutely. We're all equal people, but in this society, sometimes people have biased opinions, which is sometimes not the right opinion. But I think that we should all muster up some kind of way to promote positives and equal opportunities in the classroom.
Also, did you know that more than half of bullying situations, which is 57%, stop when a peer intervenes on behalf of the student being bullied? Did you know that there are some schools in this country that do promote no bullying and bullying not being tolerated and encouraging victims to speak out about what's been done to them, but when the victims do, they're turned away and nothing has been done about it?
Well, that's a disgrace if a school system operates like that. But the school here at Southern, I mean, they handle bullying in a accordant fashion. And I think that it needs to be handled promptly, it needs to be handled appropriately, and it needs to be handled quickly.
What's your reaction to that?
I don't know. It's like a lot of schools do that, but it just seems like they should make this more public. They shouldn't just, you know, just say that they're not going to, you know, keep the bully going. They should do something about it.
Yeah, what do you think that we should do about it?
See, now, I don't think I should answer that because, you know, if it was my personal opinion, bully would get like, no, just hit him. But if it's for someone else, I think it should definitely like, if it's really zero tolerance, it should definitely be expulsion.
All right. Well, thank you, Davion.
So, what do you think should be the solution to fix those issues with those other schools?
Okay, I think the first thing they need to put in some type of plan of action when you first see the first signs of bullying. And with bullying, it could lead to other things like social issues and all kind of other types of things. So I think the main thing is to be able to have some kind of workshop where staff can properly identify signs of bullying before it gets out of hand, till it gets to the point of actual bullying and harassment.
What must we do to end bullying? What can we do as a whole to change this? This ends now. Will you be the one?
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest.